Quý vị và các bạn đang xem trận đấu giữa Allycia Rodrigues và Stamp Fairtex trong khuôn khổ sự kiện One A New Breed trên kênh Võ Việt do One Championship cung cấp. Ngôi sao võ thuật Thái Lan Stamp Fairtex bước vào trận đấu với tư cách nhà vô địch Muay Thái hạng Atomweight của One, trong khi Allycia Rodrigues dù có thành tích ấn tượng trước khi bước vào trận tranh đai này nhưng vẫn không được đánh giá cao về khả năng chiến thắng. Tuy nhiên, bước ngoặt của trận đấu xảy ra ở giữa hiệp 3 khi Fairtex dính một đòn trỏ hiểm từ Rodrigues gây chấn thương nặng ở mũi khiến cô choáng váng. Tận dụng lợi thế này, Rodrigues bắt đầu chiếm thế thượng phong với đòn trỏ và những cú đá đầy uy lực. Kênh Võ Việt mời các bạn xem toàn bộ hành trình đánh bại đả nữ Thái Lan của võ sĩ Brazil để giành chiếc đai Muay Thái hạng Atomweight của One Championship.
Muay Thai is the art of Thailand, a national treasure, and to lose a Muay Thai world title to a foreigner on Thai soil, in Bangkok no less, is unthinkable to the Thai conscience. A lot of pressure on Stamp Fairtex here. A very capable opponent in Allycia Rodrigues. Had a breakout year in 2017, Rodrigues became the Sao Paulo Muay Thai champion in an undefeated year. But the biggest win of her career came last year. She defeated 12-time WPMF world champion Phanan to become the Ayatua Miracle champion. She actually stopped Phanan. Look out for the right roundhouse kick, the front kick, and the potent elbows of Allycia Rodrigues. She's been training with Leo Elias in preparation for this one. Switched trainers, has been working on her punching power. Stamp 63-16-5 Muay Thai record. 5-0 in mixed martial arts with 4 finishes. The former One Atomweight kickboxing world champion defending her Muay Thai world title tonight. Nice punching down the centre there from Stamp Fairtex. We saw her training partner, Wonder Girl Fairtex, win earlier on tonight against KC Carlos. Stamp undefeated in one Muay Thai. She is known as a decision queen. Actually hasn't scored a knockout in kickboxing or Muay Thai in over 4 years. Look for the overhand right there. The project armbands adorn the biceps of Stamp Fairtex, part of the Muay Thai athletes' outfit. Very traditional. In the old days, when the Thai warriors went to war, they would tie strips of cloth from a loved one's clothes around their arms to bring them luck and remind them of who they were fighting for. That's where the project armband originated from. It's part of the beautiful traditions of the very old and a very superstitious martial art that is Muay Thai. Filling up process so far as Stamp goes to the breadbasket of Rodrigues. Stamp, who began training in Muay Thai as a 5-year-old to avoid bullying in high school. One of her first fights as a 6-year-old, winning by knockout with knees. Soon became a 2-division Northeastern Thailand champion. In her mixed martial arts career, only B Nguyen has taken her the distance.
Plan, I'm on the hunt for the bands, on the silver don't line, I'm gonna go ship for the down, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a ball got signed, I'm gonna go ship for the down, sticking to the plan, I'm on the hunt for the bands, on the silver don't line, I'm gonna go ship for the down, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a ball got signed, I'm gonna go ship for the down. Ghost on the wave, that's Ono. Surfing the grave, get loco. Lightning flicker, no photo. Dark night, no robo. Looking for the coso. Step on, kinda map blow smoke. Dancing your robo. On the dark night, see me no hope. Tessa, yeah, they wanna know, but they can't tell. See me with the vibe in the quarter. I got the bandana looking like Carter. Flipping the farm, making the pass out.
Stamp, who won the One Atomweight kickboxing world title by beating Kai Chuang, won the Atomweight Muay Thai world title by beating Jenna Todd. In the rematch under kickboxing rules, Trận took the world kickboxing title from Stamp Fairtex. Nice side kick there from Stamp. Smiles at Allycia Rodrigues. Let's see if Allycia can get on the inside and work those elbows she's renowned for. Problem is, though, when you go on the inside, you get Stamp tying you up in that vice-like clinch of hers and drilling knees to your breadbasket. Or as Mitch likes to say, knees that move your organs. Thought about the front kick there. Rear range. Thank you, Mitch. Referee wants to see more engagement here. Referee Yongsak. 5 rounds this one. Title match. 4 rounds gloves. The art of 8 weapons in employment in its entirety here. They clinch. Knees from Allycia Rodrigues. Referee breaks them. You've got to stay active in the clinch. Jab from Stamp. Another jab from Stamp. Jab to inside leg kick from the champion. Very quick turnaround on Stamp, and what a turnaround at that. Competing a few weeks ago in August under mixed martial arts rules, where she completely annihilated Sunisa Sisen, and now defending her world title in Muay Thai. That is amazing. Not only competing so close together in such a short time frame, but doing so in 2 different sports, just goes to show what type of athlete Stamp Fairtex is. Right roundhouse kick there from Stamp. Punching combinations down the centre, they love it. The girls out of Fairtex, Wonder Girl Fairtex, Stamp Fairtex, are straight line punches down the corridor, down the tube. Rodrigues needs to put the foot down soon, Mitch. She needs to start landing some telling blows and letting Stamp know she is here and she is game, as Stamp backs her off Dragon with the right hand.
Yeah, Stamp's starting to take control of this matchup. She's really putting together her combinations nicely. She's controlling Allycia. Allycia needs, all she has is that push kick. All she has are those roundhouse kicks. She has to start putting things together. She has to disguise those kicks with some punches. Get Stamp thinking about the other 8 weapons of Muay Thai, because right now, all she has to worry about is that left lead leg.
An overwhelming 92% of fans playing the one fantasy game, the world's largest martial arts fantasy game, or the One Super app, tipping a win for Stamp Fairtex tonight. Of those 93%, 27% saying she'll do it in...
Everybody walk plan to the stars now. Get us with the minutes in the jar now. Getting done, we're gonna run no matter. Yeah, some holy delis. Cat deli. Pirates of the 169. Yeah, we're coasting. Stick it to the plan, I'm in the hunt for the bands, on the sea with no line, up in the ghost ship with the down, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a boat got sign, up in the ghost ship with the down, stick it to the plan, I'm in the hunt for the bands, on the sea with no line, up in the ghost ship with the down, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a boat got sign, up in the ghost ship with the down, black mist in the black flag. Bones in the backpack, 1-6 never sat back. Cat deli creep for the cat flap. With the black bag, getting money like blackjack. Dark night with the backpack. Look, run them out. 1-6 night job, but I done them out. Make it for the sea breeze when I come up.
Catch. Round 3.
World champion Adriana Moraes tweeting that Allycia Rodrigues is showing that Brazilian Muay Thai is no joke. She's into the 3rd round of 5 here against the champion Stamp Fairtex. Front kick there from Rodrigues, outside leg kick from Rodrigues. That's more like it from the South American. And Stamp, jab to kangaroo, nicely done. Stamp circles off to her left, pokes out the jab. Another jab from Stamp, no right hand for company. Fake high check there from Allycia, goes the head kick, Stamp returns the favour. Long extension on the front kick, lead leg there from Rodrigues. Stamp ties up the leg, cracks a round kick, high check from Rodrigues. It's a very stop-start contest at the moment. A lot of respect being shown by both of these women. Of course, Rodrigues is familiar with Stamp, who's a worldwide name, but Stamp also familiar with Rodrigues, who has been in Thailand a long time and competing at a very high level. Originally from Fortaleza in northeastern Brazil, the same region that produced Thiago Alves, Hermes Franca and Marcus Aurelio in mixed martial arts. Fortaleza. Body shots from Stamp, then the hook upstairs. Nice two-punch combination to a round kick from Stamp. Backs her off with that right hand to the orbital. I want to see Rodrigues pulling the trigger first, Mitch, because if she's sitting back, looking to counter-attack, well, she's not even doing that.
Well, Allycia is known for her push kicks and her roundhouse kicks. That's what she does best, and she has really good accuracy with them. But Stamp is beating her to the punch, literally. She's stepping in and she's throwing multi-shot combinations, wide, hard, fast punches. And this is where Allycia can have some success inside this clinch. Through that close-range boxing and those elbows, Alicia's been able to land some of those, but Stamp just keeps pouring it on. And as we approach the end of the third round here, this is still Alicia's moment. She can still capitalize here, but it's things like that, catching and countering immediately. For every 1 or 2 kicks that Alicia's throwing, Stamp is landing 4 or 5 punches.
It's one of the favorite techniques of Stamp Fairtex, the catch and counter. We've seen her do it against Trận. Uppercut there, misses for Rodrigues. Stamp jab, 2 off the ropes, nicely done. Turning left hook from Stamp, trips off, creates space. Front kick from Rodrigues. Front kick from Stamp. Round kick just before the bell, and there's the end of the round. We go to the tower.
Sticking to the plan, I'm on the hunt for the bands, on the silver door line, I'm gonna go ship it down, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a ball got signed, I'm gonna go ship it down, sticking to the plan, I'm on the hunt for the bands, on the silver door line, I'm gonna go ship it down, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a ball got signed, I'm gonna go ship it down. Ghost on the wave, that's all no. Surfing the grave, get local. Lightning flicker, no photo. Dark night, no robo. Looking for the gozo. Step on, kinda map blow smoke. Dancing your robo. On the dark night, see me no hope. Tessa, yeah, they wanna know, but they can't tell. See me with the vibe in the cartel. I got the bandana looking like cartel. Flipping the farm, making a pass out. Everybody walk blind to the sun.
Round 4.
It is time for Rodrigues to go. She's got to go now. I've got Stamp Fairtex ahead, winning every round so far on my unofficial scorecard. 30-27 after 3. Front kick from Rodrigues. In close now, throws a knee. Can she bully Stamp on the inside? Stamp is incredibly strong. You talk to her training partners, not only the likes of Wonder Girl Fairtex, but her male training partners, the likes of Yodson Clyde Fairtex, and they tell you that when they are in the clinch with Stamp Fairtex, you need the jaws of life to get out of her grapple. And as you heard Rich Franklin say earlier on to Steve, when Stamp kicks the heavy bag or kicks the pads, it's like hearing a cannon blast. Incredibly powerful individual. Chance for the elbows and knees for Rodrigues now. Referee breaks them. Okay, Mitch, time to play coach. If you're in the corner of the Brazilian, what are you telling Rodrigues to do?
Well, now she's established that she has a strong push kick. I'd like to see her fake that push kick, lift the lead leg up, and just give a bit of a feint. After she feints, then she can throw something else. Throw the hands, throw kicks, step in with the knees, because she's scoring here inside these close exchanges, these range of that clinch. She's doing a good job of landing inside that clinch. But it's just these moments. It's when Stamp lets it go and puts those hand combinations together. That's what's giving her a hard time. She's dominant inside that clinch with the elbows.
Body shot on the inside. Glances to her corner, does Rodrigues. Goes to the liver of Stamp. Right hand from Rodrigues. Now trying to duke it out with the champion. Tries to kill the overhand elbow. There's another tipping liver shot. Very effective technique, the liver shot. Said to be the most painful way to get knocked out. Closes down the entire body. You look at the great liver shot artists over the years in kickboxing and Muay Thai, the likes of Andy Sauer, Ernesto Hoost. Did it with perfection. Rodrigues edges forward. Clinches up with the champion, throws a short knee off the left leg. Seconds ticking down here in the penultimate round. Some better signs from Allycia Rodrigues, but still not enough. We are going to go into the fifth and final.
Get us with the minutes in the jar now. Getting done, we're gonna run no matter. Yeah, some holy delis. Cat Delic. Pirates of the 169. Yeah, we're coasting. Stick it to the plan, I'm in the hunt for the bands, on the super no line, I've been negotiating for the damn, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a ball got a sign, I've been negotiating for the damn, stick it to the plan, I'm in the hunt for the bands, on the super no line, I've been negotiating for the damn, sticking up hands, I got money to the bank, I see a ball got a sign, I've been negotiating for the damn, black mist in the black flag, bones in the backpack, 1-6 never sat back, cat deli creep for the cat flap, with the black bag, getting money like blackjack, dark night with the backpack. Look, run them out, 1-6 night jump, but I done them out, make it for the sea breeze when I come around.
What do you think, folks, around the world? Do you think that Allycia Rodrigues did enough to win the fourth round, or has Stamp taken all four so far? 3 minutes remaining for Allycia Rodrigues to somehow turn the tide, somehow swing the pendulum. It will take a Herculean effort. Checks the low kick. Nice push kick, belly button through the back. Push kick again. Now the push kick's coming into play for Rodrigues. But you're not going to knock out Stamp Fairtex with the push kick. You want to use the push kick to set up something else. They're not going to score tremendously. You force Stamp back, then you come over the top like that. Short right hand, and Stamp moves into the clinch. Referee breaks them. Push kick again. You can hear the corner of Rodrigues barking instructions in Portuguese. They're liking something they're seeing here, and certainly the work rate has increased from Allycia Rodrigues. Is it too little too late though? The front kicks are scoring for her. The hands are starting to land on the inside. Stamp has slowed down. Is having 2 matches in the span of a few weeks in 2 different rule sets taking its toll now on Stamp Fairtex. Usually, Mitch, if there's one thing we know about Stamp amongst many things, is that her gas tank never depletes.
Yes, Stamp Fairtex is an absolute workhorse in the gym. She's always working on different skills, but she spent so much time working on her grappling and her wrestling that sometimes she doesn't get to spend as much time on the striking as a lot of these full-time striking athletes do, like Allycia does. So Stamp has to spread her time across all the martial arts. And we're not really seeing that here tonight, but we're starting to see the gas tank. It might be she has overdone herself, overtrained, because Allycia is starting to take control. That push kick is not a typical push kick. It looks like she's throwing the toes into the stomach of Stamp Fairtex, which creates kind of a stabbing motion. She's not hitting her with the heel or the ball of the foot. She's trying to dig into the stomach of Stamp Fairtex. But Allycia still looks fresh. She should have pulled the trigger earlier in rounds 1 and 2, and then she might have more success on the scorecards.
I think you summed it up well there, Dragon. If only she'd done more of this earlier on. But don't forget, earlier on, Stamp Fairtex had a full gas tank. It was a different Stamp Fairtex in the opening 3 rounds that wasn't allowing Allycia Rodrigues to do these sort of techniques, to get this sort of volume and work rate we're seeing. But now Allycia has slowed down. She doesn't keep the momentum going, allows Stamp to back her up. Now they clinch in the corner, final seconds. No big power salvo. That's the end of the round. That's the end of the contest. We are going...
This match was presented to you by Food Panda. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. And... new 1 Super Series Atomweight Muay Thai World Champion!
Wow! Allycia Rodrigues beat Stamp Fairtex.
Chuyển động cùng võ Việt.